That's fine. I'm not muted. Hi, Prelude. Where is what I'm looking for? There it is. Happy Tuesday. I am waiting for the server refresh, which it's in the middle of doing right now. So we still don't know why the server did what it did in the mining dimension, Prelude. And we don't know why it only seems to happen to me. I'll explain once I can get into the server, because I want to go in and double check that it's not redoing the thing that it went and didn't done. Yeah, it's Minecraft for one, so it has glitches, and you were just cursed. Oh, yes, I'm cursed when it comes to Minecraft for sure. Excuse me. Okay. Things seem steady-ish as everything goes laggy. Oh, I'll do the things. There. Let's come over here to Minecraft. We are going to grab some of this beautiful ironwood. Do I need quite that much? Probably not. Am I taking that much? Yes. All right. Hey, Wolfie. How you doing? It's not laggy, so that tells me something is still working. Tired, but okay. I get that. Okay, so it's still doing the thing. So, yes. Last night I came into the mining dimension and it was laggy. And I mean, it was down to 5 frames per second on the server from what Grim said. And out of a hunch, I jumped into the hole. And I got to about here and I could see a river of blocks laying on the ground. Hi, Mousy. So I called Grim and he came over with a large backpack and gathered it all up. But the mining dimension for me is supposed to be fortune blocking all of the blocks it's gathering and putting it into a bank up there. So why there was a bunch of silk touched blocks laying on the ground in here, neither of us have a clue. But it's now not doing that. Oh, and then of all of the diamonds Grim found on the ground, he was nice enough and silk touched them for me. And I had a couple hundred new diamonds. So I was able to make a bigger bank for over here. And yeah, oh, babe, have an answer for our trip, end of September. We'll let you know later when you get home and I'm not busy. Okay, don't forget, though, that Thursday, I think it's the 27th, I have that doctor's appointment. Good for that? Okay, cool. So, yeah, it was definitely interesting yesterday, but it's doing its thing. Thinking the 20th. Okay. So then the other thing I did is I changed out some of these drawers that were just dual for quads. And a lot of the woods are going to go into these quad drawers. And then I restructured some of the stuff over here, put some other stuff I had many of in drawers to make room in the chests down below, or the barrels down below. And yeah, so this is where I'm sitting at until I need to make better barrels. Once it starts filling these barrels, I'll upgrade these barrels to diamond. But until that point, I think I have enough space for a while again, now that there's 2 of us filling this instead of just me. It also tells me that when I remake this on Cookie, I need to put more than just copper upgrades into these. I could make some gold upgrades. I might actually have enough gold to make more, or not Cookie Sanctuary. Thank you. Yes. I know what I meant. I just didn't say what I meant. Over the tree. Nope, I missed. All right. So I have worked over here a lot. This is the look we're going for. I have ironwood logs in there that have been stripped, and I think that gives that a really, it looks better than this. It definitely looks better than stone. I like the fact that it's inlaid a little bit. At the very worst, I can add something into the middle of that, like some sort of a picture or something. Or even maps. So that's Grimm's train. I also made my more parking back here for trains, including my own. We can also make one for Mousy if Mousy wants her own. And we will have the room back here for it. But yeah, we will now take Ironwood and fill this in. Yeah, I know you got knee deep in Pokopia. Or Pokopia. However you wanna say it. Hi, Tink. I put some protection over top of the elevators going in. I think this in here was finished. I don't know what I want to stick in there yet. I'll figure something out. And then also today we're going to work on this. We are going to swap out blocks. And then we're going to put in the path. And then hopefully we can put this away today. Whether or not it's on stream or after stream, when we start stream next on Thursday, we are going to probably start over there getting the landing bays for airships. All right, so let's grab some of that, grab our axe, and And start placing. Well, you know what? It's here. I'll take advantage of it. Okay, so what in the world? I'm confused. Okay. Train! It's the train! It's working again. Oh, but it's later than what it used to be. Okay. Would that? No, it shouldn't be. Because there's been a night since. You don't know. Uno doesn't know. Grim could have messed with it or added tracks, which would have made it later. Okay. Boy, blame Grim for something when you're not even there to defend himself. Well, no one's blaming you, Graham. It was more of a suggesting that it could have been something you were working on. There's a difference. Hey, Shadow, how's it going? By the way, how you doing, Grim? I know you're probably working, so if you can't answer, that's fine. I just appreciate you checking me out. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That definitely looks better than that. Don't check him out too hard. He's mine. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm always Mousie's. It's one of those menu things. You can look, but you can't order. I am. I don't mind getting checked out. People can check me out all they want. They just need to know I'm only going home with Mousie. Yeah, train station. We have a server-wide train that goes along. stopping at all of the bases. There's actually two of them, one for the east side, one for the west side. West side, best side. And we all have our own platforms, one for the public transport and one for the personal trains. And I'm working on the train platform for that. And then later today, I'm going to be making the train station down there. My platform. Everyone's platform is different. Mine has a nice elevator. Go. Why? Oh, because I'm clicking and not crouching. Mine has an underground tunnels to get to the train station, which is going to lead to the lodge. No, Mousy doesn't get jealous because Mousy knows Dragon goes home with Mousy. So yeah, this has been the last week or so, couple of weeks I've been working on. Once I knew that the train, I knew the train was coming through here. No one was worth checking out enough to invoke Naya's wrath. I get that. I get that. So the only stipulation we had was the purple had to stay on this. Could not take away the purple. So what I did is when I mirrored it, I added the blue. Tink is waiting for somebody to check out her husband and take him. No, Tink, I think you would be very not happy if someone managed to steal your prelude. Okay, so why is it working now and it wasn't earlier? Oh, recharge thing, probably. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay. I'm going to do this a little easier on myself. I have... We'll grab 4 stacks of that. I have the world's best scaffolding. Which is making this a little easier. I laughed the other day. Flame and Grim were over here. We were just chatting on Friday before Grim's stream. And I was jumping up and down off the scaffolding that I had here. And they're like, how are you doing that? It's like, my cloud in the bottle. It makes jumping easy. Nope, wrong. That. Didn't you leave the creative flight there? You did. And it works for all of 45 seconds, and then it drops me. I don't know. So hands are off the keyboard. So now it's going to make a liar out of me. Nope, it just dropped me. And then do it again. I wonder if because you didn't get on for an A or so to make sure things were force loaded. That's quite probably. I know I had to re-force load some of my areas this morning. So if anyone wants some cool scaffolding, this copper scaffolding is phenomenal. I'm actually going to be using it to make walkways in the next project area. Ba, 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 ba. Let's do one more layer. Yeah, I do think this Ironwood was a good call. Thank you, Grim. Your services of growing such high quality, straight as an arrow ironwood logs. Wonderful. I would definitely use this service again. Highly recommend. No, that was on. Okay. I might need to go get some more logs to do the last area I want to do. Because I kind of want to tie it all together. I'm gonna need the more logs anyway, because I want to use some of the ironwood logs in the build of the train station itself. I'm going to go with a mix of deep slate, tough, and ironwood logs, I think. Now, in case anybody is noticing and sees that there, I'm trying to decide what I want to put there. I could probably put some sort of like simple storage for like train type adventures, camping kit, no, not a camping kit, a picnic kit or something. I could maybe put like a repair bench or something over here to make it look like it's a repair station for trains. All right. The platform is done. I can figure out maybe something to stick in those as in artwork or something later if I want to go through what paintings we have. Oh, it actually lets me see what the paintings are. What's the biggest one we have? 4x4. 4x4s. Bigger painting would be nicer. There are larger ones than 4x4s? Do tell. The Donkey Kong painting size are the 4x4s. In fact, that's 4x3. No, that's fine. You were telling me the information as you thought, and that's perfectly fine. Okay. Let's get this wall in down behind here. I do love having this piston. Because it's so nice to be able to stand on the ground and do these. You're not used to niceness on the server. That was weird. I'm sorry. I will never do it again within the next 10 minutes. Hydrate, people. I am very thirsty today. One of the things I want to go do is go to people's bases and just kind of see what's there. What they're working on, what they're not working on. But I also know some of them stream, and I don't want to take away something that they may or may not have shown up on stream. What I should probably do is maybe start a thread that, hey, if I go do a server tour, whose bases am I allowed to go look at and not ruin anything? Flame! How's it going, Flame? Oh, Flame, I can see some of the stuff now. I can see what some of the blocks I was destroying is now. I couldn't see those before. All right. I may not have gone far enough through Spectrum, but I am seeing blocks I wasn't seeing before. Do you know how hard it was to find the citrine geode? It will say Spectrum when you look at it. All right. Do you know how hard it was to find the citrine geode? Your place is always okay to explore. That thing you showed you is in the mining dimension? All right, cool. Yes, but that was less fun than going around trying to find it. So now I have a few of these other things I need to do, like the gemstone powder, the paintbrush. Yes. We didn't have any in storage. But I don't know how to open the gemstone prospector. So the little green eyes on the icons means you haven't fully read that entry. I did fully read this one, though. But yeah, I know I have to read some of these yet. Like I said, I don't know how to open gemstone prospector. I don't know if that's because I haven't crushed anything or what, but I'll get to it. That's not a today thing. That is a when you and I are both on the server and you have time. You need to look at your advancements. I was, but I couldn't find it. Uh-huh. Anyways, like I said, that will be I'm missing something here, I think. That will be a off-stream thing that when we both have time. I like that. I do like that. I'm gonna have to put the same material all around that, but now it's time to swap things out around here, I think. Okay, so the wooden fences, the wooden stairs, the wooden roof pieces are going to be ironwood. The logs are going to end up turning into deep slate bricks, and the cobble is going to turn into tough. Brain fog is real. All right. Hey, if you're done streaming, go take care of yourself. You know, after stream care, all of that. Let's go over here. Go like that. If you're not following Flame, they are a variety streamer. Yeah, it does some Minecraft. Today they were streaming some cross-stitching. I have seen them play other group games. Definitely go check them out. Cool vibes, great music. All right, let's get... I think I have to go make some more brick. Is it cobble deep slate that I make the brick out of? No, it's polished. Aha, wait. I have polished. That one. He was out with the dogs. Welcome. Raiders? Was it a raid? Was it a flame raid? I don't think so. I could be wrong. No, it wasn't a flame raid. It was just Flame coming in to say hi. Unless I'm very wrong and it was a flame raid, and I apologize, Flame. But I'm not seeing anywhere that it was a flame raid. No, it's all good. You know what? I would rather, that type of mistake be made. Yeah, like that. That's gonna look good. I am liking that better than the wood, for the fact that it's looking a little more stable. Not looking like stable, it's looking a little more stable. I want that back, and you can go back there for the minute. Oops. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, wada, bing, bang. Okay, that I'm probably gonna have to do from inside. Do. And I think the top level of this, I'm going to turn into like an office. I'm going to put a couple of clocks in here signifying like different times, maybe. I don't know how well that's going to work. I might put couple of different style of clocks in here for that. But if I put like a corner desk and a chair and some bookshelves from down there up here maybe, and then I could kind of turn this into like a sales area. Maybe have some souvenirs in here for sale. Yeah, this could be the souvenir shop. I like that idea. Do. Lord knows I have enough trinkets and stuff that I'm not using that I can stick in here as souvenirs. And do the same as Flame is. Sell them for diamonds. and however many people want to leave. I think that's all that I could see of that. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of stairs needed, some slabs needed, some planks, some fence. All right, so that's... Do I have straight up tough over here? So I don't want to use the smooth tough. Not in that one. Do I have tough in here? I do not. But I think I want to incorporate those tough bricks into here somehow. And actually, I think having them as a stylized floor in the middle here would be smart. All right, let's go get some tough. Which I do have ample of. Up there. What do I have? So far, 47,000 tough in here. So, you know, I might have close to enough. That's probably more than I'm going to need. While I'm over here, is there anything else I think I'm going to need? I might need more of the kiwi for the ground. I have 11,000 here, so I'm good. Oh, I know what I'm going to need. I am going to need 9 of those. I am going to need... What are these called again? And then the ones over there I will make out of the ironwood. These are notice boards. I'll need 5 notice boards. Five notice boards. I will need 9 item frames. Hey, look, I have 9 item frames. And then on the back side of that, I will need more. I have a bunch there. What am I thinking? Copy cut boards. I know I'll need books to fill the notice boards with. And I will need to remake the maps. I think I'm not going to lock the maps for the fact that when somebody comes to look on the map, I think it shows where they are. Yeah, it's showing where you are, and I like that. So I might make a few more of these map things. At least one more for here, possibly. Probably two. One for here, and then one for around here. And then I can have signposts. Or I might just have signposts. We'll see. This one. Okay, so I did grab tough. I think I just want... Probably just cut bricks. Maybe? What else is there? I don't want chiseled. Small tough bricks? No, I think it might be too small. Polished tough, though, might be okay. Chiseled tough. Let's see what one of these looks like. Oh, that's just normal. That's that. That's going to be too busy all the way around. So that's a nope. What are you? You are a nice looking wall. So you are polished cut tough. Let's do that. We'll do a couple of stacks of that. Wait. We'll grab out the blue chiseled and the dark chiseled. And now we'll worry about the stairs after. For now, we will... Yeah, I think so. And I think that'll give nice contrast to the ironwood that's going to go up there. Oh, the girder skate. You know what I haven't done? I haven't turned on shaders at all to see what this area is going to look like in shaders. So after we build this, we'll have to do that. Okay, so oops. Did not mean to break that one. Yeah, the train schedule seems to have changed. That's not a bad thing. It's just good to note. Hello, train. Okay, Mousy. Okay, so now I need to see if I can get polished, tough stairs and slabs. I think I can. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those and one of those. Okay, I just got a message. Let me see if it's important. It is from my family, so give me a second here. Frame blocks if you can't get the other looking one. Yeah. And I do have some of the frame blocks here. I don't want to pin that to taskbar. You can stop telling me that. Okay, it wasn't important, but it is, good news to have. It's Alzheimer's Awareness Month. I did not know this. And I was also informed that the color for Alzheimer's Awareness Month is purple. Which I did know that purple was the color for Alzheimer's. there itself might just overall change. Okay, so now that comes out. That goes in. Okay, so this is all changing out to Ironwood. I'm going to get better lighting all over the place in here. Hey, Patches. Thank you for the lurk. Well, you go getting on the... Well, fine. Turn the tables on me. Enjoy your food, friend. This one needs to come out. We'll probably get swapped in, though, with a... You know what? Not even. Because if I'm going to be putting barrels or shulkers in here full of stuff for sale... All right, so these... I want to use my Silk Touch on because I want to move those upstairs. They hopefully went in here. All right, let's now make a bunch of the stuff to go on here. And okay. So a light will fit there on either side. Fit under there in each corner, and that should be enough to keep all of this lit. Not that I'm worried about it. Okay, so you can come out, you can come out, and those can come out. The sign is going to sit over here somewhere. I got to figure out where the path... I think I said the path was going to come over this way a little bit and then go down. Maybe here. So there's room there for the sign. The path will go down here. Let me just leave a little bit of a reminder. Okay, that's also why I put the torch there, probably. Okay. Do I still have Ironwood on me? I do not. Which one did I put the Ironwood in? Really? There. Okay, cool. Do I have sticks here? I don't want to make sticks out of Ironwood. I do not. I will go get some sticks. Don't you hate it when furniture you... What future you doesn't know what past you did? Yes. Okay, what did I say? I wanted sticks. Stick, stick, sticky, stick, sticky, sticky, stick, stick. All right, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all of these sticks. I'm not going to need all of the sticks, but I'm going to go like that. No, it's not set up to do it at a person. I don't know how to do that. But hard R words, yes. Oh, I like how this looks when you come out here. What was I doing? I was making Ironwood stuff. All right, so to start, let's make some Ironwood fences. I'm going to need some Ironwood planks. $27 might not be enough, but that's where we're going to start. You know what? I might have been able to maybe take down all of the fences to see how many I needed. It blends nicely. Okay, why am I not sitting here breathing? Why am I sitting here holding my breath like it's the end of the world? Nothing I'm doing is game breaking. I do like how that looks though. Hey, that was just enough. What do you know? What I might end up doing is grabbing a trap door to stick there. I might have a frame trap door to stick there. I can grab that later. Yeah, I'm going to go lantern, 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 lantern. And that will be enough light for those that don't have the night vision goggles. Do I have lanterns over here? I doubt it. I don't even think I have the materials over here to make a lantern. I do not. Yay, Prelude caught the Ratata. I do have a lot of stuff over here, though. Going to have to remember to put that copper scaffolding into a drawer so I can find it easier. I am. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make, you know what, make a stack of slabs, 2 stacks of stairs. So I said 2 stacks of stairs to start. A stack of slabs. And we'll do a stack of planks. Wait, I can do ironwood clothing? Ironwood ingot. Block of ironwood. I think I'm ironwood ingots. All right, so okay, where do I get ironwood? That's not raw ironwood. I have iron, gold nuggets, and live root. Where do I get live root? Probably from a dimension that I can't go yet. Twilight Forest. That's explaining a few things. Different ironwood. Yes. I have not yet been to the Twilight Forest. Is it sparkly? Like the rest of the Twilight characters are? Okay, so you are your planks, your planks. Let's maybe. Do you have the items to make the portal? Probably not. You can go to the Twilight. The question is, do you really want to go? Probably. Isn't that where we were going to go get the other aminals that we were going to have for people to take pictures of? Just 2 buckets of water, 8 vanilla flowers, and a diamond. Okay. So let me guess. A hole 2 deep, a 1 by 1 by 2 hole with 8 flowers planted around it, and you throw a diamond into the water. That was probably wrong. 2x2, 1 deep hole. Yes, everything is correct. If it's 2x2, why only 8 flowers? I will stop questioning things I don't know. 2 per side. Oh, so you're not filling in the corners. Okay. It might need 12, but you thought 8 works. Oh, no, that's fine. And don't you dare stop asking questions. If you stop, you don't learn. Yes. And my grandfather, the smart gentleman that he is, has told me the day you stop learning is the day you die. So there is that. Wait, I have those on me, right? I do. I probably didn't need that many, but that's fine. Yeah, my grandfather's wise words were always, the day you stop learning is the day you die. So, and since I currently don't feel dead inside, okay. You are planks. You are both planks. Or you're stairs. Okay. Well, a man came on 6 o'clock news says somebody's been shot. Somebody's been abused. That was wrong. Okay, that'll be swapped out when I swap out the stuff. So the rest of these are probably the slabs and stairs. Oh, wait. Planks, planks, planks. Planks, planks, planks. And then got too many gangsters doing dirty deeds. Too much corruption and crime. I may not have enough. I can make more. I have the materials. You are an upside down stair. You are going to be interesting to make. Oh, wait. Were you supposed to be a stair? You were supposed to be a stair. All right. Let's go like that. And whee! Really? You are our stairs, okay. Well, if that's going to hold true all of a sudden where it wasn't before, I will definitely take advantage of that and quickly. Oops. All right. That came in handy. Thank you, Grim. I am still going to stick with the spruce walkway, though, because I think that's going to be the best way to keep everything in between the areas consistent. Wait. Let's do it from here. Come on. Huzzah! Back into here, pull those and that out. I now need a door. All right, what do we think? I like. I actually really like that door. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 lanterns. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to take a stack of... Where did they go? Oh, wait, they're in this inventory here. Yeah, I'm still going to take 2 of those with me. There. Lanterns. I have 6. 1, 2. Oh, those are wall lanterns. Oh, wait. Okay, so I said... Ha! There, now it's all lit. What I need is one of those signs like they have at the train station that will only say, "Welcome to..." I think it's Enchanted Caverns Lodge. To sit on top of the sign that will be sat there as you come out of the tunnel here. But I have a feeling I am nowhere near the tech needed to make that. I don't want a no solicitor sign. That is completely against what I want here. Though I know a funny place that I could put that. What would that be under? Station? Probably not. Crafting station slab? That's interesting. Let's maybe go to the train station and see what it's called. Oh, we get to see Uno's awesome build. This is such a nice build, Uno. Come and buy foods. I like that 20 copper per stack. You know, that's different. I didn't need diamonds more than I needed copper. I would probably do the same. Although I can go gold. I can sell the drinks for gold. There's a gate? There's a gate. Guys, there's a gate. All right, that was timed okay. I now need to make a gate. Thank you, Uno. You're brilliant. What are you called? Display board. Electron tubes. I have the iron plates, polished rose quartz. I don't think I have. Rose quartz. I don't think I have. I can make. Then I have to grind. Oh, this gets back really late. Okay, baby. We'll see when you get home. Probably have to make it framed. Yeah, I'll probably make a framed gate. Framed iron gate. Sometimes it's fun to confuse your server members. And sometimes it's just who I am. There. And then... there. It doesn't gate. I made the wrong gates. I made the wrong gates. Iron gates work like iron doors. Iron gates work like iron doors. I was just testing y'all. Y'all failed. You think I made the wrong gate? Now you tell me. Prelude. 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 Thank you. Okay, so I think that's done. I now need to make the signboard. And those are all in line. So that can be cleaned up. That can be cleaned up. That's going to go away. Do I still... no, I have to make... Actually, I can make that in my inventory. I need some more of these. You're here every time to let you know. All right, perfect. I appreciate that. That's gonna go away, like so. I'm going to go here, like so. So, I believe it was... Making lunch, hash browns and eggs. Ooh. Well, seeming as I just finished eating before I started streaming, I will pass, but I appreciate the offer. Okay, so I'm going to go the same on top. And go the upside down stairs. And then bop, 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 bop. And then I watched too much Corrales, can we tell? Where are my copycat? Right there. I think I just have them on the back. Yes. Okay. Right. I want consistency here, guys. Consistency. That's not consistent. Oh, here's an old song I haven't heard in forever. Huzzah! Huzzah! Now, I'm not going to put the maps in until I have the groundworks in. I think I want the Kiwi to go straight out to the sign. And around the building. I might need to go get more. I need to go get more. All right, so we'll put this in here. No. No. Dragon, wake up. Okay, so I need more kiwi. I have a bunch of grass. Oh, geez. I don't know what that was. All right, we have a bunch of grass. I might need some more of that. I can actually just use dirt. Kiwi grass. We will even this out. I think this is just going to go straight-ish down to this level. And then we can bring it down to over here. No, I wanted it in front. So we can still go to this level. In front. So I'm going to have to work this from both ends, I think. Which is possible. Okay, let's go get Kiwi. Does my shovel have silk touch? My shovel does have silk touch. Good. I am extra thirsty today, though. It might be enough. Right, I also need a sign there to say going to reception. Thought I saw I had one over here. I do. Oh, it's hanging. I don't want hanging. I can make more signs. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Okay. I know I've used a lot of this in this area, but it's also a natural stone that I find in the area a lot. So I figure it would work well as, you know, something they would have repurposed while making the while making the lodge and still keeping some of the natural feel to it. Is also streaming from the server. Guys, go check out Is. Do I have? Probably not. I might need to go make a couple more. I thought I had maybe 2 more of those lampposts. But I may have already put them back into storage. So maybe one of those lampposts on each side here wouldn't be too bad. Or one on either side here. I don't know. Okay, I want all of that grass. Do I have the availability to quickly get... Let's go like this. We'll mute that. We'll lurk there. And we'll go... like that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that. Go check them out. Wild ducket has appeared if anyone wants to catch it. So, I should bring that to here and have that maybe... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah, the duck had escaped. Because we all know everyone cuts corners. And then... because we all know everybody cuts corners. Which means... one more. Why won't you let me right-click that one? Okay, so that obviously wasn't grass? I am confused. Okay. Let's now go to this, and we are gonna have to go get the stairs and stuff. But actually, I need to go take a bio break. So let's sit here and listen to the beauty of the area. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Since we're part way over anyway, let's go grab. Oh, med check, good idea. You know what? I also want some of my energy drink. Thank you. Yeah, let's hydrate. Let's medicate. Let's snack. I've got some lovely salted peanuts here. Oh, and I know exactly where I want the no solicitors sign. I might need more of those. Um, where are the spruce stairs? Right there. We'll go that much for now. I now get 9 bounces, guys. All right, I'm starting over here. Those signs never work because solicitors usually can't read. I know. But it's the thought that counts. Okay, so I am going to go through here. I've lost my train of thought already. Yes, this one's being done a little bit differently because it is more of an official pathway. Tink just said legal reasons. You put the sign up, so if you spray them with water or whatever else you want, you're covered. Yes. Yes, exactly. We wouldn't do that, though, would we, chat? Would we? Okay, so this will need to be... this wide. No, you've never decided to rinse off your door when somebody comes knocking. I have some friends that have dealt with solicitors in some very unique ways. I will have to swap some of that out. Okay, so let's first off... and then pop, pop, pop. Damn it. All right. Kind of figured that might happen. Actually, if we bring this right forward like that... Aha! That's a little bit easier. I just learned something. Cool. Darn it, this one's got to go too? That one's got to go too. What about this pathway and stairs being raised to preserve the ground? Maybe along here it will be. In fact, that's a good point, that along here it probably should be. But along the edge there, I'm not going to. Oops. That button. Do. What did you just learn? Or no, I learned that if I hit the tilde key that one normally does when vein mining, one can clear away a lot of vegetation at the same time. I don't want to do it right now because I want to keep the vegetation here, but I could clear away a lot of vegetation at the same time. There, and there. I am going to have to make some other lights for along here. Clobopus has appeared if anybody wants one. I don't even know if I have one of those, so I'll try. Like that. I think Uno is still in chat, so I can also say it later, Uno. I do like having that come right along there, though I now need to... I missed. Dragon, what was your first clue? A big block in the face. There. So now, make wonderful lunch, and he complains the eggs are broken. Oops. Do you believe her, or does that sound like you? I don't think so. I am not getting in the middle of that. I am not getting in the middle of that. I am not. So this needs to come to level 77. So now we need to... Nope. take that away, put that there, and then this on top. Why? No, not that way. That way. I hopefully have the okay, so we are going to take that down to that level. Oh, I didn't grab any of the supports. Am I almost... Oh, I did grab the supports. Okay, but I am almost out of stairs. What do I need? I need to go to storage to make more of those. All right, cool. So... Nope. Nope. So temporarily, it's a whoo. There, there, and there. Now, sounds like my lovely wife might be home. I might need to... just till I get to level 77. I'm gonna have to go make more of each. I don't have enough. Huzzah! All right. I might have enough stairs for this, but I don't think I have enough platforms. Do you not have wood you took off the building from up there? That I do not believe was spruce, but I might actually have some spruce wood over there. Really? Okay. Do I have spruce wood up here? I have 9 spruce logs. $20 that I just cut down. Maybe that'll be enough. Oh, you know what? With all the fences and stuff, I'm still gonna go back and make it, because I don't want to have all of that on me. Whee! Maybe that wasn't my beautiful wife coming home yet. Okay, so... Nope, not jungle. Spruce. Okay, we're gonna stick a stack in there, so I can make 12 more. That will be enough of those. We'll take those back out. We will make another stack if I can. I can. Cool. Awesome. It was a kitty cat setting knowing mom. She's gonna be walking through the door soon, probably. They have a good sixth sense about that. Animals all do, yep. Come on, like, why you do that? There was no need for that. All right. There's probably no need for that either, but we're still gonna do it. I have my pliers. Oh, wait. Now, I do have some torches that will probably work on this that I just thought of would be smart for me to go grab. All right, so it is showing all of that. Nice. Let's go get those torches, because those torches sit on rails. They're meant for this. If I was really wanting to be a little more proactive, I could swap out all of these stairs for the bridge stairs. Or other types of stairs, maybe, but I think I'm going to keep those. What were they called? No, it's these. Bridge torch. A Kingler has appeared if anybody wants to try and catch it. I know they're not going to be as fancy, but I think for now, I'm going to try it and see if I like it. If I don't, I will come up with another solution at a later date. You have happy boys that each got a treat. Nice. Do I like that? Don't hate it. Dog biscuits. I don't hate it. We will keep it for now. I don't hate it. So now I just need either... What were these called again? Aluminum columns. Hey, Cal. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Aluminum column. Train. Okay. Going good. Just wrapped up running some brass guard levels with a chaos twin. Nice. I do think... I'm thinking too hard. I want some sort of light in this area. And I'm thinking maybe... Okay, Mousy is now home. I can hear that. This works. This is going to be okay. While I think about lights, let's maybe clean this up a little. I saw before I started streaming, you guys were doing some runs. Welcome home, baby. And I hope they were all good runs. You guys were able to find stuff that you were looking for. Been in the yard, confused cats. Yeah, when I came down, they hadn't done the garbages yet, so I didn't go grab the bin. Some death, but ultimately successful as you made it all the way to the third boss. Even beat them twice. Nice. Good going. 2, 3, 4. How many are in between here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, fine. Be that way. I'm glad you guys beat him. You guys are looking like you were having fun before I started, which is the main thing. Okay, I think one of those lights on either side, on the outside of that, will work. And instead of putting them here, maybe some sort of a hanging lantern on either. But that's lit, and then I would have to do it to the other. So... Rasgard has been a lot of fun. How much longer is that going for? Because I know that is part of the reward for raising so much money is they opened it for people to go and do this. Another couple weeks-ish? Okay. And if people don't know what I'm talking about, go check out Scotsman. Scotsman does have some VODs. I think... that's... Why are you now being a dick? It doesn't want to... Really? There we go. Now it worked. Go check out their VODs. They've been doing a few of these runs. Usually at the beginning of their streams, if they're not going to do anything else, or if they're going to go do something else. Usually Fridays or Mondays that I've been noticing that it was being done. But that could also have been a timing thing to be able to go with both Feg and Kel. Okay, so I want a couple more of these for sure, which meant I need 2 of these. I have those, so 2 of those. What can I maybe do for light along the corner of that building? Edges are bottom or top. Maybe a simple bulb. Let's make a couple of those and see what we think. It might be too much, but then again, it might just be what I'm looking for. I did not have the speed I required to make it. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that extra jump. Can I upgrade that again? Oh, no, my cloud in the bottle is fully upgraded. Okay, there's that. Nothing else is ready to be upgraded. You would also recommend checking out Luna Cupcake, the wonderful person who put together the Build for Better event, during which she raised money for Gamers Outreach. Yes, so let's go. As well. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the right one. I hope that's the right one. If not, please tell me, Kel. Yay! Look at me remembering things. And actually spelling while reading. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. That fixes that. I don't mind that. So maybe if I go like that, and then over to here, and I can spell while reading sometimes. Sometimes my fingers will do the things that fingers are supposed to do. I should grab the 9 maps I need to fill that in. I should also maybe did not need that one. But I may have. All right, let's. Why are you? There we go. I was gonna say, why are you not mapping? $10,000 people, maybe more. Why map, no map? That's yes. Why map, no map? That map. Why other map, no map? Oh, because it was all on that map. All right. 10,000 Spencer Grove. Cool. Hey, who? Thanks for the follow. How you doing, who? Who is another fantastic member of this server? All right, let's get 9 more maps together and map in those areas. Should have enough compasses to do that. Map. Okay, so to make this easier, we're going to open the backpack. We're going to dump. Not that. We're going to dump all of this into the backpack. We're going to put that one in the backpack where it belongs. I'm going to spread these out to make my life easier. And make sure we get all of that. Nice. Okay, so now we'll run down this way. And we'll come into this map section. And swap. Yes, cherry cola is yummy. Let's just stick that in the offhand so I can see where I'm running to. Excuse me. Now, the first time I did this, I was flying, literally flying, using a flying machine. Let's go over onto the ship. We'll open the last one from there. I actually finished all my cherry Pepsi syrup for my soda stream. That one's all done. Now for the last three. Now this is probably the reason I was flying to begin with, to do this. I didn't know that was there. Do you have to do with the song says jump? It might be smart, but it might also be detrimental to what I'm doing. So we'll see. Nope, that was fall. That wasn't jump. Nice, Tushy. I've worked hard on that, Tushy. All the jumping I do. Hi, Piggy. Actually, we'll go like that first. And go like that. And we'll just finish off the map. Map is finished. All right, let's go put these into place. And then we'll look at this in shaders. Because shaders. Because I'm interested to see what this is looking like in shaders. So that one is there. That one is there. There. And there. You need a tiger tail. TI double gers are the best jumpers. Yeah, I like how it shows where you are when you look at the map. All right. Let's... Because I think I'm done up here. I think I'm done up here for now. I know I still have some stuff to do in here. I have a few other things that I want to do around here. I know I need to put some signage and stuff up still, but I'm happy with this. So let's go down here and we'll turn on shaders from the bottom and then we'll see it as we walk up. Thank you. I was hoping I would get a little bit more done than I did, but I am not going to complain about what I did get done. I know I want to put some of my banners up over there. All right, shaders got laggy in this area. It's also because I'm streaming though, so. That is being left open for when we have our fishing tourney. Tourney progress can go up there. Wondering what Biddy Boo would think of Black Betty. Probably wouldn't mind it. I do like, yeah. This is really framey. I'm scared to see how many frames it's dropped down to. I do like how that looks with the ironwood on it. I think the ironwood really makes that wall. I do like how these tunnels look. I really like the contrast with the darker tone to the lighter tone as you come out of the tunnel. I think that worked really well. It was Prelude that brought those two tones to my attention. It also looks like ocean waves on the ironwood. It does. It does. And then my little parking garage. Or our little parking garage, I should say, because if Mousy makes her own train, we can park it back here too. But she's more than welcome to use my train. Thank you to Grim and Uno for helping lay the tracks. I feel like there might be a light on the bottom of each of those at some point. But I think that might also be overdoing it. So I don't really want to overdo it. What I want, I can make a couple of mailboxes. Because, the mail has to go through. Or what I do in the end here. It can be. What I could probably do is build into here a little bit and have it like a little post area where stuff gets dropped off for whatnot. That might be a thing. There's many things. Can I do a paper box, like a news box or something? I know there's cardboard boxes. There's toolboxes. I can make toolboxes? Okay, how do I make a brown toolbox? I can make those. I can put a couple of toolboxes in over where my construction area is. That's good to know. Cardboard box, light box, mailbox, cooler box, a lock box. I need a fish radar to make a lock box. What does the lock box do? Doesn't tell me. I can put some shulker boxes over there too, just for the heck of it. Post box. A post box is different than a mailbox, so I could probably put one of those out here. Standing rake, standing hay bale, crystal stand, display stand. I was thinking of garbage cans. You are right, but I'm also looking to see now what else I can put over here that would be interesting. Crystal stand. I don't have any Prismarini. Interesting. All right. But you're not wrong. 1, 2. 4, 5 garbage cans. Let's do that before we end stream. We're gonna turn that off because that was getting painful. We'll do 5 garbage cans and we can end stream. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. And then I want to look at one of those other post boxes. Because I think I would probably want one of those around. We'll do it. We'll do a red. Like so. And then maybe I do want a toolbox made. I need to make a brown toolbox. Oh, wait. Don't have a cog wheel. Let's make the cog wheel. Brown toolbox. I don't have gold plates. I need to squish gold plates. Right. Is it W? Okay, so that's the press. What does it press onto? I do. Let's grab some gold. Wait, let me guess. That all ended up in here. Not all of it, but okay. Oh. What table do I need? That's what I was kind of looking for. I know it gets compressed onto a table. Okay. Mechanical press, yes. But what's it called? I had one. I don't know what happened to it. What is that piece? Oh, depot. Thank you. Same thing, you get your package on in your shop. Right. I should probably put a water wheel behind this wall. Actually, I should probably build one of these better, especially if I need to use a lot of this stuff to make better power for my for my storage and B for my mining area. Hey Grim, now that you've got a moment, can I connect the power from the mining dimension to power that to also power my storage for wireless storage? Can that be the same power source? Not a bad idea because you used a lot of those hearts on the crank. Yeah. Okay, you know what? That's probably enough. Those don't make enough power to even keep that builder, the miner, fully running. Oh, okay. I was making a toolbox. And then a red toolbox. Okay. Garbage can. There. Garbage can. There. There. Post box. There. I know that's not going to get used for anything, but it's there. All right. We will talk one of these evenings in the near-ish future. Maybe we can work on power for one or the other or for both. I know I don't have any tools or anything in there, but my trains are over here. I thought it would be bigger, but now I have a toolbox to work on trains. I could put other shulkers and stuff in over here, some shelves. Lore. Exactly, lore. All right, guys. I think is still streaming from here. Let me swap over to here. He is. We are going to go and raid is. Where's my ending screen? Perfect. Thank you all for being here. I did get a lot done. I'm happy with this area. It feels good to have this checked off the list. Now I can start on the flight deck area for those that want to fly around in their hot air balloons. So that's going to be the next project. Again, I'm not discounting any of the train stuff. Grim and I have been talking about train stuff. I want to come up with a track idea for us to do. We got the first track done on the weekend. I'm not going out there now, but it is set up. It is interesting. We are using Create Mechanics, which is going to make things a lot more fun. But yeah, I'm going to take us over to I think it's, and then go like that. Yay! There we go. Let's grab the raid message. You guys take time to let somebody know that you haven't talked to, that you still care. You don't know whose life you're going to save, whose day you're going to make. And my friends, as always, I will be back on Thursday. But if you can't be good at what you're doing. I will see you Thursday. Bye.